Halidor's Tempest, Flame Touched, not interested. Gauntlets of Celerity, faster casting speed. The lightning damage might be better for me. This has more armor, but the other gloves add to offensive ability. Alright, and so we beat the Reanimator. That will complete the first quest. I'm going to try and destroy these Nether crystals here without getting punked, destroyed. I missed that enemy. Smack. Grasping Vine on. There's just no reason to stand toe to toe with him right now. Except to kill him faster, I guess. As long as I don't get killed or get near death. You eyeball booger, get out of here. A highball booger is actually supposed to be what they look like. Boom, they out of baby. And that is going to get me to the level where I can put skills into Wind Devil. Let's go. Wind Devil and Wind Devil and Wind Devil. Oh, miss sucker. I'm surprised they didn't turn the pet skills into like passive buffs where they just come on automatically, or at least some of them. So the cool thing about Wind Devils, well, first off, you get 3 right off the bat. The other cool thing about Wind Devils is that these are summons that last forever and don't take damage. They don't have a health thing or anything like that. They just fly around and deal damage to your enemies. And they also impair the aim of targets, so enemies won't shoot directly at you as often. Which makes surviving a barrage of enemies much easier. But as you can see, we've got a shrine here. I'm going to offer an Aether Crystal that will drop us a few items. I normally wouldn't pick these up, but since we're super early in the game, yellow items sometimes are better. This adds to offensive ability. I'm putting it on. This adds to Cunning, which adds to offensive ability, so I'll put those on. I'm going to add to Cunning. I had a sash there. Adds to lightning damage a little bit to health. A very little bit right now. So anyway, as you find shrines and restore them, you get devotion points. This is the constellation screen, and all these different constellations give different bonuses on the little stars for them. Some have requirements, like the Hydra requires a ranged weapon. But basically, you start in the middle, and you can put a point on one of these crossroad nodes, and there are different affinities. So in other words, different constellations take different affinities to get. Like if you want to get the Viper, you need at least one of the Chaos, the red affinity. So you'd have to put one on the crossroads to get one, then this would light up and be available to put more points into. I only have 1 point right now, and something I do extremely frequently is get the Lizard, because the Lizard's nodes give health regeneration, and I'm a big fan. So I'll probably get pet bonuses for total speed. I like pet bonuses, especially ones that give total speed to the pets. 8% so please on Staff of Ratash. The resistance, that won't do any good for the Wind Devils, because they're not going to get hit by anything. They don't take damage. They just deal damage. So what I want is I want them to be very fast with total speed and to deal more damage. Staff of Ratash may be bad. Well, no, there's a node that gives 50% to all damage. And 70% to all Aether damage for pets, if they deal Aether. I don't know how many things I'll get that deal damage as Aether, but 1 blue, which is Primordial Affinity. Yeah. Again, I don't know if I'm going to use range this game or not, but any skills, like for instance, brute force on the shaman, it requires a two-handed weapon. Doesn't have to be melee, it can be ranged, and it gives you that bonus. Lightning damage and extra physical damage and all that good stuff. Now, we beat the reanimator, so we can get out of here whenever we're ready. We've got the only shrine in here. Typically, each area only has, like, each indoor area like this will only have one shrine. Unless it's a larger dungeon. Yeah, now we're kicking. Okay, so I'm going to go out the other exit. This is not the one I came in. This is Burial Hill. So this will be the next area I go to. I'm going to... Yeah. Let's go ahead and put down a personal rift. And we're going to go back to Devil's Crossing. Which opens... The map opens as soon as you click in the... Now we can talk to
the dead attacks
Captain
have
John
slowed and
Bourbon.
their numbers are thinning.
I have killed the
A creature
reanimator.
is doing this? I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help.
I will speak to them. Harmond is mad. He wants to help me. He gives me stuff and he says go kill monsters.
Welcome to my workshop.
Kasparov is...
You don't remember anything, do you'll be looking...
He says, bring me back some aether crystals. Here you go.
These will do perfectly.
I feel stronger.
I'm sure
Gave us 250 skill points and one... Excuse me, 250 experience and one skill point. Yeah. You lost your apprentice? I'll keep my eye out. Alright. I already know all the quests, so... The captain said you're gonna go. It's not any trouble. That's his real voice, by the way. Civil Heart. Find my brother Milton. I lost him out there. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay too. He's not. He's not okay. Crudely scratched note. If you go here, there's always a crudely scratched note talking about. Now I ain't a decent man, and I ain't good. I sure ain't good at riding. But word needs to get out about what this place really is. Anyway. All of this is XP for you.
Greetings, child.
Talk to
I am pleased
Sadina.
to see that the taint of possession, my knowledge of spirit, I'm afraid that troubled memories, my knowledge of spirits, has allowed me to divide.
And her services are basically to buy back skill points if you want to put points into other skills. Don't talk to my children! Oh no, don't tell Miss Constance, I'm not supposed to talk to you. Your secret is safe with me. You look mean. I'm the meanest. What? But why? To keep you safe from monsters. Oh, okay then. I don't like the monsters. Me neither. Mrs. Constance says I'm not supposed to talk to you. Why is that? Because you have evil in your tummy. I see. Did you know, Miss Constance? She's not my real mom. She says we're a family now, but I miss my real family. I think she's weird. You know where my mama and papa are? No, I'm sorry, I don't. Where did you last see them? Blah, blah, blah. I'll keep an eye out for your parents. I'm sure they're fine. They're not fine. This is the stash guy. I've got a ton of crap in the stash. I actually cleaned a whole bunch of it out. My stashes were absolutely full. As you go, you can use Iron Bits to buy additional chests. And you can swap between stashes for different characters. I got a bunch of items here. I don't know if I have any items I add to like Wind Devil like skills. I'll check it later. But my plan is to just kind of go through and, you know, find items as I go. So. Barnabas. Barnabas!
Send you over? You must have done quite a service with search the room.
I'll get the scrap you need.
Did you get the scrap?
Will this
Perfect.
suffice?
Well, good news is I got the water pumping again.
Got the water
The problem
pumping.
is it smells like a sewer. Since I'm
Since
clear
when?
this key.
The Slith have taken up residence under the city. They've tainted the water supply. I'll take care of it. It'll be easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, that's the wrong way. These little guys have thorns damage. Retaliation's actually a big factor in Grim Dawn. You can make a retaliation character, And there are certain characters that have really strong retaliation too. So you have to kind of plan around it. There'll be enemies with like a shivering spike circle coming around them. That's that means they have some sort of retaliation going. And with a character that my cousin Phobius helped me build, my acid nuker, my main difficulty was that if I fired off an acid, lobbed an acid bomb, and there was, say, a boss with retaliation, I would basically die over the course of like 20 seconds because I did so much acid and poison damage. And I'd sit there like trying to regenerate and using health potions, and it just wasn't it wasn't enough. There's a Helm of Vitality 103. The health? Oh, I just put it on automatically. These flame guys explode, so you don't want to be near them when they die. You can usually handle it if you're like me. You get like good old oh hell, BenRegen's pack, the regeneration arm. If you've got that built up pretty good, you can usually just handle it. But when there's like a big group of them and you're in the middle of them and you kill all of them, you're gonna take some damage. You will take some damage. Spiders, it's your fave. Arachnids. I have a very strong weapon. I don't have a real strong attack right now. Basically just rely on good old wind devils to deal the damage. But they're gonna get even stronger. I put the extra skill point plus my level up skill points into wind devils. You see it kills your summons whenever you change the skill level, and then you have to resummon them. But now these are gonna be much more damaging. Get them, wind devils! Don't put up with that crap. Don't let them get me. I don't want him to get me. 8 to offensive ability is really good right now. I will switch that out. Plus, I think these hats look cooler. Check the files here for any goodies. Nothing much. I don't expect too much, and I don't go. I usually don't go looking for a whole bunch of treasures and all that. Like I want to do the fight. I want to do the fighty thing. Ooh, I got webbed. That could be very deadly. But the enemy who did it was a stronger enemy. Open the door for my wind devils. I'll tear these things up. I'm not even gonna worry about the items I normally look at there. Just gonna move on. This is a pretty good combination, actually. Grasping Vines to slow the enemies, and then Wind Devils just tear through them. Got another level. Gonna put it into Wind Devils. They die. I resummon them. And now they're dealing even more damage. And each time you get a level up, you get a tribute point as well. Let's do it on Pezik. I might have to build up some spirit so that I can put on stronger rings later on. I don't want to fall too behind. You don't really want to fall behind in any of the attributes too far. Slith necklaces are a quest item. You need 3 of them to complete the quest that they are for. I was kind of sad that they didn't make it a thing where you picked up Slith, you fought Slith throughout the game and you picked up, you could keep redeeming more Slith necklaces to get better rewards on like an ongoing quest. Because I thought that would have been a cool thing to set up at the beginning of the game, and then that you could go through the game and get better and better items the more Slith you fought. But instead it's just like a one-time quest. So, no big deal. Oh, this is an offhand item. I'm using a shield right now. I don't really need a shield, probably. My shield adds to offensive ability though, so it's fine. It's fine. Grasping Vines is just kind of holding them down, and then the The Wind Devils are just frying them right now. And typically when you get a skill built up really high, you start building a skill up, upping a skill up with skill points, it'll outmatch these early enemies, typically. Like a lot of times with Modrigan's pack, I regenerate so much that I almost never fear death. Like I can stand still and enemies won't be able to kill me in a long time. This enemy throws down a lot of floor shit. I believe that little... I'm trying to remember if it's that. So, a lot of bosses, that's what it was. Yeah, the water wave that they throw out. A lot of bosses have a sundering mechanic. If you get sundered, then you take like, I think it's 30% more damage while you're sundered for several seconds. So you definitely don't want to get sundered. That's a really fast way to die. And some enemies have like a certain combination of attacks that will really punish you if you get sundered. Like, quickly punish you. I'm gonna get sundered just so you see what it looks like. You see the game makes it clear that it's dangerous. Get them, Wind Devils! Wind Devils have been working on this boss the whole time. They actually did good damage. I know you can't see that from just one instance, you know. Offer this for the shrine. It's cleansed. Subjugator's musty tone gives pets 11% to damage. Which, of course, right now, anything that gives like 11% to damage isn't going to do much for your pets or anything like that. Here's a two-handed weapon. It still doesn't do as much as the Balrog's Bloody Arm of Blood. Bloody Arm of Blood. So there's really no reason to switch to it right now. I'm like getting something to make my pets deal more damage is nice, but keep in mind, just keep in mind, 11% ain't much. See, I've already gotten a little bit behind on... No, that's not Spirit. This one requires level 9, and I'm not level 9 yet. See? I'm already ahead of the game. So I've cleared out the slith down here. Completed Barnabobo's quest. Banana. Go back to him, let him know. We cleared him out.
Any luck clearing out those? Well done.
Glad to be of help. And now the water's blue instead of green. That's nice. That's real nice. Well, that's real nice. Modrigan's also adds a bonus to pets. Right now, just physical damage, which the Wind Devils deal physical damage and electrocute damage. But I'm going to get more out of adding to Wind Devils than I am from Modrigan's pack. Because it only adds, what is that? 6% more physical damage to them? So 6 for every 100 damage. It's not much. But with this, now they deal 159 physical damage. Gotta resummon them. Don't forget to resummon. Do I want to buy anything? Another really good purchase you can make early
See anything you like?
is if you go to the trader and look in the accessories and consumables. I highly recommend, especially if you're new to the game, if you're playing early on, whenever you see scrap in the shop, just buy it. You're going to have plenty of iron bits, especially if you grab items and sell them, because you'll have more iron bits than I have. But something you can do early on that'll help you a lot is find you a couple of rings. This is 8% bleeding damage. I don't care about that. Find you a couple of rings that adds a little bit of flat damage. Not percentage, but flat damage or offensive ability. And it'll make you much tougher because you don't find as many rings out there in the wild. 1 to 5 lightning damage. That's a good one. I'm going to be getting things that boost lightning damage anyway because my pets will need that lightning damage. Offensive ability. Same with amulets and whatnot. I'm just looking through here. Obviously, health regen is something I like a lot. Resistances are great to get, but early on you're just not going to have many resistances. Looks like the best choice is going to be this +1 to piercing damage. So I'm going to get that. So 1 to 5 lightning damage added and 1 piercing damage added to my attacks. Very solid. Did any of these amulets add anything to pets or damage, flat damage? Offensive ability. I don't have enough iron for these. Okay.
See you around.
Oops. I'm level 9. I could use this. This is 5 acid damage. I just wasted some money. Oh well.
Give you a good price.
Solid piercing ring, use Viloth ring of readiness. It adds 5 acid damage.
Iron well spent.
Flat damage like that is great for this early in the game. Gonna walk back in here, talk to Captain John
Good, you're
Bourbon.
back. One of my
Thank you. How can I
you've
help?
proven- Follow the road.
How do I
north.
get to Burger Rich? Follow the road north. He just says keep going. I'm not going to follow the road north. I'm going to go back to my portal. And we're going to go to Burial Hill. What kind of time I got here? Let's see. 3:33.